I've unlocked a new location. It's day 18. Smartwatches make me anxious. Even when your phone is put away, even when you're working on things, somehow your watch is the most distracting part of your day or what you're working on. So one of the swaps that I made this year is actually a dumb watch. Check this thing out. Bam, bam. It's a Casio that my girlfriend got me for Christmas after I had analysis paralysis, trying to pick between 5 different watches and struggling to do that. So it's my Casio right there, and it's a calculator watch. You can swap between the modes on the side. There's little calculator buttons there. And this watch was an absolute banger to buy because I lose all that anxiety that comes with getting those constant notifications, seeing stuff over and over again, seeing it on your wrist, seeing stuff from work, seeing things that you have to answer, seeing reminders, seeing calendar alerts. It's just making me anxious thinking about it. And with this, I can tune out. I can work in my books. I can work in my planner. I can work on what I have to do, music, hang out with my girlfriend, spend time away from that stuff. Once I do that, it frees me up to not be getting constant notifications. I find that we're kind of like gerbils now. Like we are like constantly on edge because we're just getting constant notifications, constant alerts. Your watch rings, your phone rings, your computer dings. Everything is dinging at the same time. And it starts to make people like on edge. Like it's just constant. And I had a smartwatch for a while, and I would get alerts, I would get buzzes, keep walking and keep going, all these reminders, and it made me really anxious. And then once it stopped syncing and doing things that I needed it to do, it just felt ineffective. So with this, I can actually get the time and use the watch for what it's used for. I think a lot of times in tech, we have a tendency to complicate things and make everything smart. Make your home smart, your watch smart. Our phones are smart. People talk about having a dumb phone and all of that to try and get stuff done. It's supposed to help us and be smart, but in reality, it's making our attention spans go down. It's making our anxiety go up. It's making us constantly feel like we have to answer everything just because we got a notification, just because we got an alert. And for some people, it can be helpful, but this thing has made a significant difference. One of the best Christmas presents I've gotten. And I think about how much I benefit from just making little swaps like this. As you all have been liking the commonplace book video, like that commonplace book was a swap for me from having everything in Google Drive, having everything in my notes app, to having a tangible book to keep my ideas in. And this is the same swap. Having everything off of my wrist, buzzing, alerting me, and keeping me towards my phone and my watch, which is the last thing it's supposed to be doing, is actually helping me by just having the time. A little calculator, a little calendar, and move on. I don't have to check my phone for the time and then get sucked into my phone. I don't have to check my smartwatch for the time and then get sucked into that. It just changes like my whole mindset on getting distracted and being bogged down with busy stuff, making myself busy, checking notifications, checking apps, when all I wanted to do was check the time. So this was one of the best things I ever could have did for my productivity. One of, and I'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe, please subscribe, or else I will have to